Hey everybody, this is Tim Derling. Welcome to Tim's Vinyl Confessions. This is a road trip video, although the road trip's over with. My lovely fiancée Sarah and I made a trip to Moncton today to get her wedding dress, because that's coming up very, very soon. Thank you. And, of course, I got to play a little bit and went to my usual record stores that I get to in Moncton, and I found some cool stuff today, so I just wanted to share it with you on this road trip video for Tim's Vinyl Confessions. First stop was a place that I did not get to on our big record store day. We were kind of on a schedule. We wanted to get back to Second Spin in Fredericton in time to meet up with James Mullinger, give him a shirt, so Matt could get his record and all that, and that was very, very cool. So we didn't get to Livewire in Moncton that time, so I got there today and I found a few things. Classic album of all time. I talked about this on my Deep Purple episode. This is Deep Purple and Rock, and this episode, or this particular, this is a gatefold edition and a Canadian issue on Warner Brothers Records. Let's see what we've got in here for a record. We've got the Burbank Warner Brothers label for Deep Purple and Rock, a great album. Just got it on vinyl now. Got this in the $5 pile. I'll get a better copy if I come across one. But this is Aldo Nova's second album, Subject Aldo Nova. This has some great songs on it. Monkey on Your Back, his version of Coney Hatch's Hey Operator. And this is a Canadian edition on CBS Records. And it's a little beat up. It's written on. But it does have the original sleeve that came with it, which is a good thing. All the lyrics. And this is what the record looks like itself. It's got a portrait label on it. Pretty scratched up, but it's a way to have it on record. And pretty good copy of the third Boston album, Third Stage, from 1986 on MCA Records. Back cover. This is a gatefold. Always like to write up in this from Tom Scholes about the making of this album. And inside of it, we've got another good shape. Everything seems to be in good shape. The insert's just a simple Boston logo, which is very, very cool. Lyrics. And unlike most records on MCA that have the sort of rainbow logo, this has a custom label. You don't often see this with albums on MCA, but Tom Scholes probably insisted that that's what happened. And the only other things I got at Livewire, non-musical, but I got a couple of Atari 2600 games that I didn't have. Midnight Magic, which is a pinball game, which I've never played before, and an Activision game called Dragster. I don't think I have this. I'll find out when I put it with the rest of my games. So the next place that I hit after that was my favorite store. I've said this many times, Spin It in Moncton, and I found some cool things at Spin It. Sometimes you buy new vinyl, it's expensive. It costs money. It's expensive, I know, for stores to bring in vinyl, especially Canadian stores to import it across the border. So I usually wait before I buy more recent albums to see if they go down in price. And that's exactly what happened with this. This is Aerosmith's Music from Another Dimension, their most recent studio album. Came out in 2012. This copy was actually opened, so it was only $20. So I thought, that's a bargain. And it's still in really good shape, and I'm kind of glad I found an opened copy, because I'm really weird with not opening my vinyl. And Matt, you're going to love this. Check this out. So it's a gatefold. It's got the same gatefolds inside the CD. This drawing was actually done by Slash of Aerosmith, sort of like a history of the band. So two record set. So let's get that. And that, and check this out. Red vinyl. Hello in there. That just looks so cool. This album didn't get enough traction, I don't think. It has some good songs on it, possibly too many songs. This version of it here actually has 15 songs on it. I think the CD, I got the deluxe CD that's got 19 songs on it. And so here's the other record with this sleeve. And again, another piece of red vinyl, which is awesome. So that's Aerosmith Music from Another Dimension. Something a little bit a little bit older, slightly. I found Survivor, Eye of the Tiger record, which is more good songs there than just the one, from '82. This is a Canadian issue on CBS Records, Scotty Brothers Records to be exact. This has the original sleeve with it, and it's Scotty Brothers Records, just distributed by CBS, but this actually has an Epic label on it. It's a very small Scotty Brothers logo. And something I missed out on Record Store Day, but they still had a version of. This is Cheap Trick Found New Parts, which is a reference to their 1980 EP, Found All the Parts, with the Record Store Day logo on there. And this has When I Wake Up Tomorrow, Do You Believe Me, No Direction Home, and Arabesque. And this was an exclusive for Record Store Day, so I missed it first time around, but got it this time around. And I'm still waiting for the new Cheap Trick Bang Zoom Crazy Hello vinyl to arrive, and I'll do a review on that because I have the CD and it's really, really good. Got another cassette. Cassettes are the bands that I'm still collecting cassettes by. I'm really, really starting to fill in the gaps. There aren't a lot left, and today at Spin It I found Rush Counterparts. This is a Canadian Anthem Records edition, so I got that on cassette. And under the counter, I noticed this. It was cheap, so I picked it up. If you saw my episode on tribute albums, this is Spacewalk, the Ace Frehley tribute album that has Sebastian Bach and Dimebag Darrell, Snake Sabo, John Norum, Gilby Clarke, Scotty and the Anthrax guys. And I have this on CD. This is a Canadian version on Duroc Records. You didn't see this much on cassette, these sort of tribute albums, so that was weird enough to pick that up. An 8-track which I have, but this one's different. Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic. The one I have is red, shaped differently. This is a Canadian Toys in the Attic 8-track. I don't tend to pass up 8-tracks by good bands, and I picked this up. I've seen this on YouTube, but I picked it up. Queen, Days of Our Lives, a really, really good documentary on this band. Band I've been into a long time, but I've never seen. This had a lot of footage, a lot of information I didn't have before. This actually has a few bonus videos on it, which kind of makes it cool. You know, you can watch it on YouTube, but actually go out and get it. And I got one more thing at HMV in Champlain Place. I've been wanting to buy this for a while. This was something else that came out on Record Store Day, but I'm just getting it now. This is a Metallica live album called Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, Metallica. And this came out this year on their own Blackened Records label, but it was recorded in 2003 on the St. Anger tour at the Bataclan, which of course that's where the terrible terrorist attacks happened last year, and I think a portion from the proceeds from this album go towards the victims of those attacks. So it's a new Metallica live album and worth picking up for a good cause. So a little bit of everything, which I like. I like getting stuff in multiple formats, and I don't think it's possible to go to Spin It and come back empty-handed. It doesn't always happen. But and also just want to say that I've got more upcoming episodes on the way. Very, very soon, a very special episode if you're into Helix and Honeymoon Suite. And they are coming to our Moncton on July 2nd. Go to pioneerdays.ca if you want to get your tickets for what's going to be a great night of classic rocks. This is another edition of Tim's Vinyl Confessions. Thanks for watching.